Maybe I should just get a Lucid Flex. I think so, yeah. Took any trades today? Bro, if I told you guys the trade I took today, y'all wouldn't believe. I took this. Why I took it, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was just rocking with it. I like the risk. Which that's this one. It's not even a real trade. You can't see. All right, let me leave and rejoin. All right, that should fix it. No, this is a trade with nobody with somebody that's doing stupid things would take. This is not a smart trade. I was not convinced we were bearish there at all. So I just basically gambled. 1 minute long at 10:17. Yeah, you could have taken that. Oh. That one? Hmm. See, this is the one where it's like it starts to get into that territory where you're like longing a little too high up. And you have that 30 seconds. So anytime you're longing in premium like this, you gotta wait for all time frames to close, especially when you're longing and the draw's not that good. But I see the vision. I mean, I don't think it's that spectacular, right? And it's not just because it failed that I'm saying it's not good. I'm just saying it based on like my own criteria for a trade, right? So if we think about my criteria, right, we have A, B, and C draw. What type of draw would this be right here? Okay, probably C draw. So we need every single, thing to align here. You're taking a long and premium of the range, targeting a C draw, it's not a good trade. I even said like this 10-second isn't a good trade. I wouldn't put this in your journal. I wouldn't mimic this ever. This is just me messing around. Right. So that's why I'm saying like none of these longs up here are any good. Even though we retraced to 50, like you're still longing too high up. So that begs the question then. What are we gonna do this afternoon? What trade are we gonna take? The answer is probably nothing again. Because unless we leave this relative equal high here and retrace all the way back down to run out this low, there's probably not going to be a trade. You see, we formed equal highs a little bit ago. Not really. No. The 10-second stupid trade, the one that you're saying, I said is bad. Also, both of the trades are bad, but mine's better because it has better risk reward. Right? This is the Fahrenheit trade. Then we're gonna get a new random news candle target, maybe. Yeah, if we got that, I'd be interested. I mean, it's a pattern trade. So who's gonna try that strategy that I just shared with you guys at the beginning of the stream? It's a good one, right? Seriously, if one of you guys tries it and it actually works, let me know. I've always thought about doing it, but I've never tried it myself because all the aforementioned reasons. But I feel like it could work. I think if I was stuck being unprofitable, I would try it at least once. The only reason why I haven't is because I haven't ran into that issue yet. Was the 15 second? No 15 second inside the range is ever going to be A plus. So while yeah, this is a decent trade, it's not good. I don't even know what the yeah. There's no delivery there. No, that's not a good trade. We gotta grab that low at least. Oh, how are you down 110 points? What the hell happened? Hey, mentorship students, what the heck happened with the meeting we were supposed to have this morning? I was waiting for Dodgy to join because he said that he was going to join with me, and then he never texted me back, and he never like joined. So I was just like, all right, I guess I'm leaving. Just walked away after pressing the sell button and opened it up like 10 minutes ago and down 110 points. Oh, wait, did you signal bot Dodgy? Oh yeah, that actually lines up because his average is 34, right? Ah, oh. Really? Okay, well there we go. See, I knew it was a thing. This is what I'm talking about. So if you use two different computers on two different networks, you could probably even use the same firm. But they have ways of identifying like trades, similar trades taken at like similar times. And if there's a pattern there, like they see it happen multiple times across the same accounts, then they can catch you that way too. So I don't even know if different names and different computers on different networks would work. I think it has to be two separate prop firms in doing it. But here's the problem. If that becomes like a thing, prop firms are cooked, man. Because there's no way they can counter that. And then they'll raise prices. Why has PA been so bad recently? Because we have NFP later this week. We're at all-time highs. Have you ever traded all-time highs, Philip? Okay. So yeah, this is just what happens at all-time highs. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Anytime we don't really have a good draw and liquidity price gets like this. AP, how many people do you know or that you've heard of that are doing that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how it wouldn't work. It's just math. It's just arbitraging two firms against each other. It's just hedging two firms side by side and going for max contracts and just getting up to the profit target or max consistency and then flipping the remaining days with 1R. No, you'd be full porting just whenever it makes sense. Maybe off 9:30 open. But yeah, it really doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying, NF. You don't have to, but it was just a thought experiment that I had. So, any questions from this morning? Like, I don't think there was really any good trades. I mean, maybe you took the 30-second there, but was it invalid? No, it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe you take the 30-second, you don't go break even, you wait to go break even at the high and go for 1 hour there. What is Dodgy's average short now? Bro, I don't know. It's cooked. This is why we don't short all-time highs. It's gonna take a trade 6:44 this morning on NQ after we inverse that 2-minute gap. You believe it was a good play. 2-minute gap, 6:44. Uh, is it? Oh, Oh, this inverse? No, that's not a good play. If you mean the short, nah, not really. We still have buy side. If you meant the long, we didn't get a sweep, so nah. This long here isn't too bad, right? Like this V shape, but I think maybe you meant like your time, so maybe you're behind. I mean like 944. No, there's not an inverse of 944. I'm confused. Yeah, what time's it over? What do I think about the 15-second long to 139.25 equal highs between 11:33 and 34? Somebody else asked me about that long. These equal highs. I mean, these are A plus for sure. Honestly, it's not. It's a good eval trade. I'll say that. It's not a funded play. It's a good eval play because technically this isn't even in the valid model. I can't take 15-second plays that are inside the range like this. It was the shorts. Yeah, I wouldn't short all time highs with buy side still above. Who are you talking about, Fahrenheit? Who are you throwing shade at? What about the 2-minute long universe at 114? Not obvious. Hey man, I never follow my rules. I don't do that stuff. What am I, a dork? 725 inverse with another 5-minute above? Okay. Um 725. Yeah, it's what we talked about, right? So this creates a new leg in price. So technically you can go in and enter on the 5, but the problem is we hit the high first, so it's invalid. But I mean, yeah, if you like the, I guess you could call this a CISD or oh wait, on the 15 minute, yeah. If you like the 15-minute CISD there, you can just long off that, right? Pretty obvious we'll go for that buy side. But yeah, not an inverse play. Yeah, fair enough. If we're being honest, like the 10-second play wasn't like a real play. I was just kind of messing around. It was just a long at 50. If I would have lost, I would have lost like I don't know. I took it with 2 micros, so however much that would be. Uh like $100. I'm actually surprised you didn't take it, Fahrenheit. Or is 15-second the lowest you go? Standard. All right. Pro or flex account. I like the flex is vegan, but I mean, if you like the pros, they're both really good. I think the difference though is pros has consistency unfunded, whereas flex doesn't have any consistency, but they have a cap on how much you can request. I've never tried trade C. I just stick to trade of eight. Yep, Bruce. True. Oh well, it's a good thing I didn't take it on my live account. What do you think I am, a crackhead? What? That trade happened on the Tradeifys on 2 funded accounts. How much do you like to risk per trade on the 50K? Like just starting out, like 250. Yeah, that sounds right. If yeah, if there's no consistency on the eval phase for the pro accounts, yeah. But yeah, Logtron, if they would have deleted my account for that, I would have just coped and I would have said, no, 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 it wasn't a 10-second play. It was the 30-second OB. I just entered off the 30-second OB tab, right? Then you have consistency on the funded phase. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I like the flex more. For my settings for ICT kill zones, this, and then this, and then this, that. It's basically just the standard one, except I mean, there's midnight open there. You don't have to have that though. I never really reference it. Thoughts on 30-second long at 10:22. In premium too. In premium, not really V shape. Bad draw. So yeah. Also invalid. Yeah, just straight up invalid. So when are we getting Asia MGC streams? Good question. I'd be down. Probably not tonight, but definitely another night. Bro, look at how bad Bird is doing, bro. What a call. What an amazing, great call out, right? Also, look at how great Microsoft is doing. Yikes. What's another one that we can look at right now? Well, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Called out Bitcoin a couple months ago. Said I was gonna start averaging in. My average on iBit right now is like 43. We are now up on the position quite a bit, so that's good. 4%. Hopefully this can keep going. What else? Talked about, bro. Can we talk about Intel? This sucks. I hate waking up every day and seeing Intel go higher. I feel like I missed so hard. Because I can't buy Bitcoin in my long-term retirement accounts, but I can buy iBit in it. Dude, remember when I was talking about Intel? I feel like I said it. See, well, oh, I did call out Intel in 2024. Guys, it might be time to buy Intel. Their GPUs they just came out with are better and cheaper than Nvidia's 4060s, the B580. If they start taking Nvidia market share, this could go parabolic. I said this December 2024. Fuck, dude. No. No. That's a 5xer. Oh well. Bro, I said that like almost at the bottom of the chart too. I said that in December of 24. The only lower bottom than that was, I'm guessing this is Iran or something. Maybe. Pretty damn low. Oh well. I love that Palantir that Trump mentioned on his Twitter is still down. We'll see. What are we looking for? Retrace and then a long, but obviously we're just going straight up, so I don't really know what to do here, guys. We're just gonna be hanging out for a bit. Now, here's the thing, right? You have to realize we all want to make money. We all want to continue to grow and scale and, accomplish our goals ultimately, right? But if we choose to force every single setup or take things like 10-second trades or longs and premium or shorts and discount or whatever it is, then all you're doing is extending how long those things are ultimately going to take to do. Right? It really is a tortoise and the hare situation where you have to be patient and you have to wait for price to give you the opportunities that are backed by data. Because if you don't, You're essentially just gambling. And long term, gambling is not going to help you. There Now let me just clarify some FOMO, okay? In my opinion, there was not a single good setup today. So if you feel like you missed something or you missed an opportunity or whatever the case, on the NASDAQ chart, there was not a good opportunity today. Now, there might have been a better opportunity on a different indice or a different asset class or whatever. But today, the NASDAQ, I don't see anything that I really would have taken or really liked that much. Okay? So I wouldn't really have any fun about today. Today's just another skip day, right? You know, and we're going to have skip days. We might even have skip weeks, right? And that's totally fine. When everything doesn't align for your setup, you don't have to trade. Not being in a trade is also a position, right? And don't forget that. Because as soon as you forget that, you evolve into that previous mindset, that mindset of I have to do something, that desperation, right? And then that's where you end up ultimately blowing things up and blowing things out of proportion. Exactly, trumpet. Exactly. Any plays today? Just join. No, not yet. Did you just join PM? Because if so, welcome. Hey, well, I'm glad, man. If you have any questions, let me know. Does it exclude IPGs within a range? No, not necessarily. So it was a good trade. 15-second doesn't really count. It's got to be 30-second and higher. The only 15-second trades I take are at the top or bottom of the range, right? That from the extremities. So it's tough. It's not the worst 15-second trade I've ever seen, though. Like, I think it's a really good eval trade. So hopefully you just took it over the eval. You did, yeah. That's. So for those of you that have just joined recently or today or whatever it is, we do New York Times games every day to pass the time when price is looking like this and we can't really do anything. That's what this is. If you've never played before, this is Wordle. You're trying to guess a 5-letter word within 6 guesses. The gray means that the letters aren't in the word. The yellow means that it is in the word, but it's in the wrong spot. Green means it's in the right spot. So, like, maybe a decent guess here would be like, you want to get rid of the T and the I and the N, maybe. Be Latin. That's on the word list. The word. Oh, Dragon. The Heen is right, but that's probably that's Spanish, right? You know, but it's taken out. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's a fine trade then. What is this word? So, like, nope. Okay. Oh, it could be latch. Nice. Hit, hitch, pointer, hiccup, bend, step back, blink, suggestion, squeeze, whiff, shiver, flicker, gameland, deep shank, matchstick, bow line. Right. For tradesman, I would assume we would want to see this on the 5 minute, or would I look on a similar time frame? Yeah, normally I'd look at like the 15. The 15 kind of tells us like the dealing range that we're currently in, so that would probably be this high to this low. But you can kind of extend that further, maybe, right? Like realistically, like the dealing range we're really in on the higher time frame is from here to here, which is why I have this line drawn out because this is where I think we need to see a pullback to get a high probability setup long. A hiccup, a flicker. What if it's like a step back? Yeah, probably trade boy. Maybe. Nope. Connections was awful today. You failed it. Oh no. Okay. That's not good. All right, then we really have to think here. Maybe it's like this. A pointer, a suggestion, a hint. What's the last one? A with? No, it's one away. It's not with. No. What if it's flicker? Oh my goodness. It's like these. What is matchstick, bro? What is sheepshank? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I cheated. I looked up what some of these words were because I just didn't know them. And I know one of the categories because of it, so it's cooked. So you guys gotta do this one without me. If you guys get the category, I'm good from there. But I was looking up the words because like I'd never heard of the word sheepshank. Like I don't know. I wanted to look and see like if maybe it would help. But now I know one of the categories. And I know the other ones, so sheepshank redemption, no, not exactly. This one I still think I can get and it not be cheating, but the other one, the one category I do. Uh is that okay, see, okay, yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did Fahrenheit. I'm pretty sure that that category is types of knots. Yeah, I think it's this. Uh, what? Bend? Isn't it hitch? Instead of what? Yeah, but what's the instead of what other one? Which one wouldn't be it? Hitch? Send it, bro. Yeah, we lost. Bro, what? Oh, that's fine. I'm stupid. We could have gotten this today. Maybe. I'm not really worried about it. Connection sucks most of the time. Oh, it's an 80s song today. Wait, what? Oh, we get an 80s song too after this. Bruno? I don't think so. Holy 90s, bro. I think I should do a short form video um where I talk about journaling. I don't know, dude. What are some country singers? Luke Combs. That. Um Bro, who is this? This sounds familiar, dude. This isn't Zach Bryan, is it? I don't think so, no. Dude, Dolly Parton isn't even really country music. She's more like pop music. Noah Khan? No. Oh, that's not Noah Khan. Bro, alright, let's just look it up. Country artists. 20. Maybe it's Morgan Wallen? No. What about like Chris Stapleton? No. Not Billy Ray Cyrus. Alright. I don't know, bro. I give up. Yeah, I was never getting that. Like the Fray, maybe? I don't know. Green Day? It's 2010s. I don't think it's Green Day. Oh, wait, I think I know it. It's by a girl, I think. I gotta play it a little more. Oh my gosh, dude, I know this song. I think it starts with like do 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 or something like that, bro. Like whatever, bro. Is that Hannah Montana theme tune? I don't think so. Selena Gomez, that actually might be it. You're right. Yeah. It's Selena Gomez. It is. It's it's this one, right? No. Is it Back to You? Is it Back to You? Okay, bro. My goodness. Oh my god, that's right. It's from 13 Reasons Why. I forgot about that. Hey, honestly, not a bad song. Kind of sounds like Demi Lovato. Did we just get both Disney girls? It's not. What is it? Yeah, I mean all time highs. Go up. Just along. AM was the same. Okay, what is it? I take anything? A stupid trade. I just gambled along. All right. What is it? I feel like I know it. Like I should know it. Destiny Child, do you think? All right. Anything? For a night. It's crazy how I don't know stuff that was released probably in the same year I was born. Oh, 2 years before I was born. Oh, it's basically a 90s song at that point. Hmm. Weird. Yeah, but you're from the UK or from Europe. That doesn't count. Just rage baby. I mean, is it like a popular song? Like how popular? Like how much of a rock am I living under? If the song has less than 100 million views, I'm gonna give myself a pass. Let's see what Spotify says. Oh, 400 mil. Well, I'm definitely in the wrong. One of their one of their up their songs. I only know "Say My Name" to be honest. Probably. Wait, let me go through it. Oh no, I know "Survivor" obviously. Yeah, no, I don't know that one. I know that one. I mean, yeah, bro. Wait, what are we doing here? What a sample, bro. Who's that again? I know Miley Cyrus did a song or like she featured on it at one point, but I can't think of what it's called. Oh, not Eye of the Tiger. It's Heart of Glass, right? Sorry. Nope, 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 nope. Ignore that. Not that. I gotta find it. Seconds. Second. Oh, Edge of Midnight. That's what I'm thinking of. I think. Which is actually, I think this song, right? Yeah, Edge of 17. There you go. And then this song samples it, right? Just pitch it down. See? I know. I didn't know that, they sampled that song. Anyway, back to this. Ooh, that sounds gettable, right? He's forever young. I don't think so. No. White Snake. Yo, okay, okay. Hey man, hip hop came out in the 80s. What do you mean? And then there was 80s rock. Uh, is it just Mississippi? Dude, why is today just cooked, man? For sure. Oh, that sounds interesting. Does this count as LRLR? Not really. Last chance. Well, that's okay. I'm interested to hear this song all the way through. Grand Funk Railroad. I like it. Let's see what's going on here. It kind of sounds like this a little. We watching that 70s show? No, we're not. But I put on this one song. Who was it again? I don't know. Really forgettable song. And then I was like, it kind of sounded like this song. Dude, what was it called? We're an American band, right? Yeah. It was this song. I don't know. Anyway. Um yeah, now what? We got through everything already. Still have an hour. Oh, we could have somebody come up on stage. Anybody here journal or want me to review their journal? Do a little journal review on stage. Hey man, did you slash would you have taken the 114 1 minute long? No. How do I recommend journaling? Yeah, so pick a journaling software or journaling method that works best for you. For a good while, I used just like pen and paper to start, and then when it made more sense, I just put it in like a doc, like a Word doc, and I did it there. But Notion's good, Excel's fine. Excel is what the mentorship students use. And then there's obviously like a bunch of journaling programs that people have made. What I really like is this one that was made by a mentorship student in here. It's called the ifeg.app, and you know, pretty cool. Has a little calendar feature. Has a little, you know, trading journal thing where you can log a trade. The way that you go about doing that is inputting whatever, right? So let's say I have $2,000 drawdown left. I'm risking 10%. Traded on this day. I select the time. I take my screenshot here. I go bang. Do wait. I go bang. Throw it in there. I do my real P&L. I do like a 3370 or something, and then I go I liked this long because we had relative equal highs. Or you can do it just like how I do it on the weekly trade recaps, which is like A plus setup, relative equal highs above, uh, V shape, singular gap, and then bias was bullish. You can elaborate here and be like, we reacted off a 4 hour and we inverse a bearish 1 hour up. And then you could be like in macro, and you could be like, I didn't like holding this position because it took a long time to deliver and price was sloppy. It made me lose confidence in trade, but I know based on past data that the length I hold a trade doesn't matter. It's all about draw. This is a mental hurdle to overcome. Okay? Then log trade and then bang. Alright. You can view the trade. Bang. So very nice, right? Whatever you want to throw in there, right? Whatever would help you, right? And so, you know, you could also be like, this psychological blunder caused me to cut the trade early, right? Okay, so that's your problem. Okay. So if you have an issue with a trade and you feel like you could improve, you identify that issue. Okay. And then later, what you do is you can, I don't know, what would be cool and what I might have him do next if he's still working on this is find a way to export the data. And then what you can do is you can export the data and have ChatGPT analyze it and be like, highlight any setups where I included in the notes that I cut a trade early. Okay. And then you're going to go through all those setups and analyze it and be like, all right, what is the common factor here? Like, why am I cutting trades early between all these different setups? And then once you identify that common factor, you're going to build a system to circumvent it. Okay. So let's say that common factor is reason why you're cutting trades early is because price gets choppy while you're in the trade. Okay. So what you might do is once you get the break even target and you set your scales, you're going to just let the trade go and you're going to walk away. Okay. And that's your system that you implement. Okay. Bang. That's how you can use journaling to fix problems with your trading. Or you can ask even like me or ChatGPT, a solution. Be like, how can I stop myself from cutting trades early, based on this data, right? And then they can be like, okay, well this. So yeah, that's basically how you do it, right? Hey, you know what I could have you guys do? I could input all of the trade data for PM into this, right? And then you guys could get an eval for that. We already have the trade data collected. You never get smarter once you're in a trade, true. You can also be like though, like while you're in a trade, like you notice something, like let's say it's a trade that's taking a while. Be like, right? Because these are the five things you need to focus on, right? When journaling, right? It's the entry, right? So the data behind that, analysis before the trade. Well, let's start over actually. Analysis before the trade, the entry, analysis during the trade, the exit, and then psychology, right? So like these are the things that you're putting in your notes, right? You can have your notes section off into three different things. And then your entry and exit are all data driven, right? So we forgot to do that part. when I was inputting stuff in the trading journal. So let's do that too, right? So A plus setup, right? During trade, we do a little section here. We do a 5-minute gap formed, move stop in profit to low of swing where FEG formed. Figured we shouldn't violate that gap if we're to remain bullish. Okay. Maybe another piece of analysis could be like saw price put in equal highs, so didn't move my stop to break even and waited for price to hit them. Another thing you could say mid trade about analysis is like we had a Trump news wick come in mid trade, didn't want to linger in bad price conditions. After that happened, cut trade early for a small loss, right? Could also be like price started to chop for a long time, had to leave due to excuse, right? Could be like went to work, called on by the wife, whatever. Would have held longer, but had to move my stop to break even early and stop, right? So, including stuff that happens in the real world can also be important because just having the information on your trading journal without the context can give you maybe bad data, right? So make sure to include context because while yes, it's important that we journal everything, right? What's even more important is you going back and reflecting on that data so that you can improve and find ways to change your strategy if you're unprofitable, right? And so if you don't include these contextual things, then you're not going to know why certain things happen and it's going to look messy, right? So make sure to include context. Okay, that makes sense. Because in 2 months from now, when you're analyzing your trades in your journal, you're not going to remember why certain things happened. So you gotta put those things in for future you. Yeah, this is recorded. Yeah, I just kind of went over different ways you can journal about it. Where can we find the vids that are recorded? Yeah, so all the PM videos are in this channel, and then if you're talking about like the doc with all the live streams, those are in this channel. The colors of each of the levels, so really light colored yellow here. I don't know why it's that lightly colored, but yeah, that's lunch. I'm actually gonna change that because it just does not appear well. I don't know what if it's always been like that, but yeah, it does not look good. So go here, maybe make okay. So all the different colors there are just like session liquidity, right? This red line is for equal highs and lows, and then the blue line here, which is just the color of my line, is just denoting like where I want price to pull back to. But yeah, you normally I can like label these things, right? So like here I just want to say looking for sweep here to take long. But yeah, they don't really have any meaning, just randomly assigned. Yo, the same day that I was talking about Intel and taking that long term was the same day that I almost lost my cat. Do you guys remember that? And I had to like start stream later. Bro, that's so funny. Holy, that's a long time ago. Wait, no, no, no. Not that same day. It was like the day before or something. Bro, that's crazy. Stabbed along there? Okay, so you're just gonna take like the 1 minute. That's fine. We do have like kind of like these triple equal highs here. It's not great. I guess I'll take it on paper. I mean, we respected this gap to the left here. What do we think? Good enough to take? I mean, longs work at all-time highs, right? 15-minute delivery. Oh yeah, dude. Sure. Sure. Yeah, this is definitely a paper trade. Do it. Can he pass his account today or will he blow it? Up 40 points in yes today. Oh yeah, you can pass today. 12 and a half points. Let's get it done right now on this long. I was doing a chess puzzle on my phone Fahrenheit. No, no, just set your limit. Just set your loss limit to the what's it called? Like to what the profit you made today. Oh, you were already in the long? I don't know if I would have gotten out. Send it, bro. Let's solve the puzzle. White to move. You're close to checkmate. All right, white to move. So, want to get checks going. How can we get a check here? God, dude. Here. Wait. And then here. And walk it down here. And then here. And then here. Nice. Nice. I did it. I did it. Win my knight to win this puzzle. Okay. Pin? No. I mean pin, right? Nope. Oh, here, duh. You ever trade ES as a confluence when entering trades? Not really. Find the game ending idea. Oh. Wait, these are like really easy puzzles. Black to move. Here. Is it not just the problem? You gotta go pop, pop, pop. Uh, all right. Fahrenheit, are we playing? Okay. I'll play. I play around a bullet chess. We'll play five. Rated. All right. I would actually push here. Oh, what about that? Wait, why is that kind of strong? here. Like not here. Is this free? No. Here, pin. Here. I kick things. Oh, here. Oh, I messed up. Oops. Oh, he didn't notice it though. Here. Good, right? What's covering that? Feels pretty weak now. Do I go here instead? The pin here, right? Make that happen. Make that happen. Oh, but the bishop. Fine. Oh my god, I almost have a pin here. Your up opponent structure's not good. I know, yeah. Good. What about this now? Oh, is this mate? Oh, oops, I lost. Wait, no, it's not. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. See. See? Oh, wait, we're getting the long. All right, bye there. Bang. Oh, plus. Gameplay. I'll take. Here. Right. Oh, that's bad. Yikes. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, it's fine. Fine, it's fine. Bang! We just TP'd. Let's go. I should be just like checking here. I don't know why I'm not. out, boys. Have a good day. All right, man. You too. Um, fine. I just push it. Works for me. Now we just push. Great. Bro, I gotta stop, bro. Oh, I just fucking sacked that. That's fine. Bro, I gotta start pre-moving. Oh, well, bro, I lost. I suck. Did I post my liquidity ratings? I already have it, bro. I've already posted them. Oh, you were ready? My bad, bro. Oh wow, I just did that to him. Wait, no. Yo, I'm getting wrecked. What happened? Um, all my liquidity ratings, Sibo, are in the PM chat. There's a screenshot. Wow. Holy. Oh my God. Oh, I guess, go for it. Discovered mate? Is that possible here? I choked it here. There's got to be a way I can mate, right? Like I'm on the last file. I just have to find. Um, like here. That's good, right? Go there. Yeah, I did it. Oh, oops. Forgot about that. All right, bro. Fine. Lock in. Get the king out. Everything. Bro, I don't care. Oh, whatever, bro. Hey. All right, whatever, bro. How do we not lose yet? So confused. Okay, is there anything to teach right now in this? Or me and Fahrenheit actually just completely mess around? Like, is there anything teachable? I guess we took out the high. Isn't this protected low? Not anymore because we took out the high. Let's see a game. Right. I'm just gonna play one game. I get a refund? Sure, man. I turn MNQ, so why is it that MNQ hasn't taken the high, but NQ has? Because there's price discrepancy sometimes between MNQ and NQ. I don't know what's going on right now, Fahrenheit. Kind of just gaming. Alright, trade boy. I'll catch you later. He's a former protected low, a C draw. Um, Former protected low, a C draw. Yes. High resistant lows are not great draws. Now what? Oh my god, true. Imagine you're gonna take a trade at 4:02 a.m. Would you wait until 1 minute or it closes? I don't know. Bro, don't do it. Hey. Oh, I'm stupid. Oops. Okay, GG Fahrenheit. How did I do that game? How bad was I? Dude, I was like more accurate. I was actually winning. What was the really bad move there? Just wasn't really thinking. Oh yeah, that is pretty bad. I was literally winning that whole entire time. So what is my move there? Oh, just one to the left. When did I take over winning? I was losing up until here. Oh yeah, I had to cover the fork. Then like I gained advantage. Oh well. Okay, let me see. Imagine that you're going to take a trade at 4:02 a.m. I would never do that, but okay, I'm imagining. Would I wait until 1 minute closes or in 3 minutes will I enter? So would I wait for the 3 or the 1 minute? I have no idea. I need so much more context behind that trade. Send me the trade that you're referencing, and I might yeah, figure that out. When you said it took out the high, does it need to take out the leg that created that low, or the structure high for the projected low to become invalid? Just the leg high, just this high. All right. Rematch. Play one more, and then we'll just be done for the day. Oh, you can't? Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, man. Sounds good. Yeah, we can just I guess wrap up here then. Unless you guys have more questions. Now that I'm done, I guess messing around with Fahrenheit. What is this PA? This is just all-time highs. We just don't have draws. This, I mean, I wouldn't ever. I would never enter that setup. Why? Um, Risk reward looks pretty bad. I don't really see any good draws on the chart. Not a singular gap. Would I enter on the initial 1 minute break there on that close, or would I enter above? I would probably enter on the initial 1 minute break. To answer your question. And then I would just go break even at the next gap or the next ITL or not ITL, ITH. Yeah, I mean that high. When that high gets swept, that's when the protected lows no longer protected. But yeah, you always want to get the better RR entry there, as long as you're not running into other time frame for value gaps. But I bet you there, if you looked at like the 5, there's probably like a 5 minute singular gap, and I would just focus on taking that. Like, what time is this? When is this? I'll figure it out, and I'll tell you an answer based off of setup. But yeah, that structure is really never something I would take for a trade, to be honest. Yeah, I'm saying that to you, Julio. Sorry, I wasn't very specific. Julio, that structure, like that type of setup you sent me, I probably would never take. I would look for just like a higher time frame, like more singular looking gap. If you tell me when that was, I can show you what I'm talking about. Kind of looks like this. 402. This here. Yeah, so this is not great. It's not bad though. But yeah, see how this is singular? I would probably be taking the 5 there, if anything. Or I'd be looking at a higher time frame. So like the 2 minute I would take. But yeah, you want to look for a singular gap. The 4 minute even is better. No, I wouldn't look at the 1 minute. I would just look at the 4 and the 5. But I would never take this trade because it's too high in premium. I'd wait for a deeper retrace. Right? So if we're looking at the dealing range we're currently trading on, that trade, you'd be looking at something like this. Right? And this is premium, this is discount. You're not targeting an A plus draw, so you have to wait for a pullback till this low. Take a long. I would only take it with the 1 minute if it was like the only if it was the highest time frame, most singular gap. Like most obvious. That's the only time I'd take the 1 minute. Like the model is simply sweep, singular, obvious gap, good momentum, target good draws, right? So I'm following this. So if there's multiple 1 minutes versus singular 5 minute, which one do you think I'm taking? Just based off these rules, right? I'm probably gonna take the singular 5, right? So if there's multiple 30 seconds versus singular 1 minute, no other time frames, I'm gonna take the 1 minute here, right? Oh, when am I gonna wait for all time frames to close? Is this your question? For all gaps to inverse? Um, targeting A plus, maybe B plus draw, and momentum isn't good, and we're during macro, and maybe discount too. Probably in discount. Like the only exception is like data highs slash equal highs, right? Right. This is when I wait for all gaps. The momentum isn't good during the macro. We're probably in discount, right? And if the draw is like really good, like we're talking like data highs, equal highs slash lows, LRLR, higher time frame, unfilled gap, but like daily, like obvious 4 hour, something like that, right? Like these are the draws I'd be targeting here. Otherwise, I'm not taking it. Okay. Hope that answers your question. Screenshot it. It'll be in the recording, but yeah, there you go. What about Four Horses, Fahrenheit? My favorite opening. But in macro, nothing is A plus for our trades because the price expands. Wait, what do you mean? No, no, no. Like we usually want this to be during the macro, right? If we have bad momentum and it's not during the macro, it's probably not a trade I'm taking. Unless it's like A plus draws. Well, I guess I'll head out here. It's been real, guys. I hope we can get a trade tomorrow. If not, I have good news for all of you. Probably be streaming for y'all Friday, so y'all have AM stream for free. And we'll get lots of education in then because it'll be NFP and we'll probably get a data wick and there will be lots of learning opportunities. So, this is the cyclical part of PM where we have to be patient and just wait. And we'll continue to get good setups as we always have, as the data indicates, right? So, stick with it. Sure, we'll get stuff in the future. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Out.